Hi, my name is Paul Fruge II. I am 33 years old, a solid, good-looking 33, and I've been married for almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years actually in 2 weeks, March 29th. I have a amazing 7-year-old son named Aaron, and I was born in Fort Hood, Texas. I'm a military brat. My parents traveled all over the world, and the cool thing about that is just getting to see lots of different cultures growing up. I lived in Germany, lived in Holland, lived here in the U.S., Arizona, Louisiana, here in Atlanta. My dad actually took me to my first beer fest when I was 8. Mom, I think she was sleeping. We went to the Berlin Wall. Paris was a 4-hour drive, so it was great growing up that way, traveling. But I've been in Atlanta since '91, so I call Atlanta home. My dad retired here. My family, my parents are actually from Louisiana, so I claim Louisiana as well because you can't turn down that good type of cooking. But here in hot Atlanta, we call it the ATL, shawty. And if you come down here in the summer, you will definitely find out. That's actually where I got my tan from. Anyway, I currently work for the Cartoon Network, and I'm a huge cartoon fan. You can probably see just from back here in my office, this is my private office. I'm a magnificent Thundercats fan. I got my Lion-O, my Mum Ra, and it doesn't matter whatever else. I'm even big into the Transformers. Uh, but anyway, Thundercats, ho! Anyway, I get a little carried away, but I do love my cartoons, and my wife can attest to that. As far as Ninja Warrior goes, man, I love to compete. I've always been physical my entire life, no matter what it's been in. Soccer, sports, football, whatever, tennis, badminton, table tennis. Man, give it to me, I will compete. It doesn't matter. Recently, I started competing in aquabike competitions, which is swimming and biking competitions, portions of a triathlon. So I started doing it 2 years ago and loved it. My first race, I got first place from age group. First place as a novice, and it's been kicking ever since. Last year, I did a Olympic distance race. I did a mile swim, and then a 22-mile bike. And this year, I'm going for the big guns. I've upped it. I'm doing a half Ironman in June. It'll be a 1.2-mile swim and 56 miles on the bike. I love to train. I train in the gym. I lift a lot of weights. I've got the guns to show it, Mac Daddy triceps. But I'm athletic. I'm strong. Perfect for this competition. I've been watching this show since it was in subtitles. Uh, and then obviously here in Atlanta, here in the U.S., which is amazing. I was actually working in Vegas the week after you guys filmed it last year and was so mad that I didn't get a chance to actually watch it. But anyway, I met Ryan, the first lieutenant, who's in the National Guard, at a recent comic book. A big fan. I was like a kid. I was like, hey. I was like, I watched the show. You were awesome. How can I get on the show? He said, just go out there and do it. So that was definitely inspirational. But for me, yeah, just so I'm big into working out. Love to get in there, especially spin class, man. I hit it. They say sprint. They look at me and I say, turn on the nitros, and I'm gone. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I am ready for you, Mount Midoriyama. One of the biggest things for me, this means a lot to me to be able to compete, and my little man, Aaron, is definitely my inspiration. Um, my wife and I had some difficulties with pregnancy earlier on, and we were told it would be tough to get pregnant. And as soon after we had our son, we found out that we couldn't have any more kids. Since that has happened, I mean, he's definitely been our angel child. I mean, it was a rough pregnancy, a lot going on, and mentally, when I see him happy and I see him excited, it brings joy to me. And the good thing is he loves American Ninja Warrior probably more than I do. We train together, helps me with my push-ups, my pull-ups, my grip strength, and he is a die-hard fan. And so that is why I'm in here, man. I'm in here to challenge this, compete this. There's nothing that you can do that will stop me from competing. I've got what it takes to be the next American Ninja Warrior. I'm strong. I'm dedicated. I just won't quit, man. So, Mount Midoriyama, you're next. Let me show you what I'm working with.